Hey, what is up, everyone? What's up, what's up? Lure module. Let's spin this real quick. Boy! 15 coins right off the bat. Let's chuck on the rainy one because of all the water type encounters. Perfect. I've got a few catch Pokemon tasks, so I'll just chill with that. I've got research to complete. Hey, what's up, RT Swerve? Right. Do you just want me to tell you that, or do you want me to tell you the truth? Ooh, that coffee I bought for myself tastes like poos. Yuck. Okay. Okay. Dynamax and Gigantamax. And... wait, maybe that needs to be a comma. No, yep, maybe it is a comma. Here we go. I got these. So I actually got this last week on Spotlight Hour. I got this out of the pass. So that was my first one. 348 it took. Hey, what's up, Lou? Also, during the week, I managed to score the shiny female Dynamax Charmander out of a max battle, and this male one with a background. Oh, look at those IVs. I love it. I got Dynamax Gengar on day one of the weekend with a background, which was my first Gigantamax. And then yes, it took all 6 battles that we could get to within the hour, but the 6th one gave me a shiny female Gigantamax Charizard. Stats are average, but I am not bothered. I am stoked about the Charizard. So technically, out of the Charizard family, because 2 of them are female, and female has a 1 in 8 chance of being that gender, that alone makes me super happy just because of how rare that they are. So yes, it was a very successful week for me. And now we have the announcement for level 80. Which I'm going to be interested to... oh, the hell? Timpole, rude. I'm going to be very interested to see when they rebalance the leveling system, what that looks like. Will I jump straight up from level 50? Well, see, I've got over 300 million experience, or will anyways, but like, let's say people who are just turning level 50, will they jump up to like level 60, or I want to know what that looks like. Hey, what's up, Will? I'd be a little bit disappointed if I jump all the way up to like 71 with a heap of experience still left over, and I just have to complete tasks, because then it will just be a quick grind and that'll be it. I hate that Go's had this update thing so I can't see the top of my screen anymore. Hello, Lou.
What's up, my dude?
Yeah, boos me in the chat, but then still wants to sit in my car.
It's not like boo like boo, it's like boo like boo.
Oh, okay.
Like hello, boo.
Oh, okay, fair. 15. Oh, 35 coins off 2 spins. Pretty good.
Gracias,
I think with 300 million experience, I'll jump 15 levels. So what am I? Put me at 65. I'd be happy with that. The reason I'm looking forward to the level jump is so that I have stuff to do. I have a grind. I'll likely get new level research. Like for level 47, I think for level 50 and a couple of other levels, you got special research specifically for hitting that. I'm looking forward to stuff like that coming into play. Let's pair something up. 2, 3. Yeah, if I hit level 69 right off the bat, we're not leveling up again. That's it. I'm just gonna quit while it's nice. Oh, there's a tree here. No, Executor. Pseudo-Weirdos is not a tree.
What is it?
It pretends to be a tree. Yeah. It's a rock type. It mimics trees, so that like camouflage, you know, like certain bugs will look like stick insects. It's not actually a stick. It's a. Yeah. Yep, I found 3 shinies today, and they're all at work. Annoyingly, one of them was a Lechonk, and I'm like, wow. You're level 40. There's no. Yeah, it'll be. If you're only at level 40 experience-wise, yeah, it'll be very hard to get to 50. Because level 50 would be 40 times 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 or 9. So yeah, getting to level 50 would be the equivalent of getting to 40 that many times. But, yeah.
I mean, it's not all bad. I got from level 37 to 38 in like 4 days.
True that. You'll likely get a boost too. Oh, I was going to put on Lucky Egg, that's what I was doing. When they redistribute the levels. Well, they're going to make it easier for people. And remove the task requirements from 41 or from 40 to 50. So those task requirements are apparently going to be from 70, 71 through to 80, which is fine.
I get all my lessons from you.
Yeah. I reckon level 79 to 80, you'll have to go a whole month without critiquing the game, and you have to have bought every single available ticket. I reckon that'll be the requirement. I
reckon at some point there will be one for like a wardrobe-based challenge where it's like you've got to own like 50 to 100 pieces of different wardrobe.
Man, I'm glad I'm a day one player because all the free promotional ones I've gotten over time.
I reckon they'll get into some weird stuff.
Yeah, they probably can't actually make anything monetized other than forcing you to do a heap of raids or hatch a heap of eggs. I got 2 spawns, where are they? Maybe, oh, one must have been the split spawn. Shoot for 45? I think that's a respectable goal. Hey, what's up, Fierce Pokeballs? I'm good, I'm good. Alright, let's get all this free experience. Yum, 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 delicioso. Claim all of that. If you guys didn't notice, the max finale go pass, you can still complete tasks. So you can still get I mean, it's only one candy at a time if you have the deluxe version, but you can still get it. We'll get more. I've done a few Dondozo, but no shiny for me yet. I did get a 98 though, which I was pretty stoked about. Can I? No, Elliot Tile. You're golden, but you're not the lure. I did get my Dialga and Palkia, and even though I'm disappointed with doing 23 raids but only getting 2 or like 1 encounter of each, the shiny Palkia actually had Spatial Rend, which was my target for the raid day. So while the compensation could have been better, I got literally what my goal was, so I guess I can't complain too much. Miguel 122023, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. No shiny for you yet. Yeah, I think I might have done 5 remotes for it today, to be honest. Not 100% sure, but I think I have. 10 great throws, 2 Team Rocket members, 3 kilometers, alright. Well, I'll finish this, but there's a Team Rocket member here. Oh, I also need to be burying things. Have I caught any Necrozmas? Not this time round. Sheesh, 98% shiny Palkia. With the move? That's lucky. I wish. One of our local players was very unfortunate and got a reverse Hundo Eternatus. He had 10, 10, 10 across the board. Which I don't want to laugh, but it's a little bit funny. I would have laughed if I got that too. I would have just been like, this is exactly what is expected. Am I hosting any raids? I'll host Dondozo if I come across them. But I think I'm out of remotes, so I'm just at the mercy of whatever appears when I'm there. Probably won't do any or many Necrozma, to be honest. I did heaps. What was it for? Go Fest.
You can do one because I don't have it.
Okay, well apparently I can do one because Lou doesn't have it. So if I come across one, I'll, even if you're not in the chat, I'll flick you an invite, Crooked As. You didn't get an Eternatus? Did you get one out of the pass? Crooked As says stinks. You should still be able to claim it though, surely. Because even today, the Dondozo raids that I've been doing have been completing more steps on my pass. So I've been able to still collect newly unlocked. Oh, that Battlossom is pretty good. Are we still friends? I believe so. I can double check that. I'll just check this Tepig first. Look, there you go, right at the top of my list of people to send gifts to. So actually, if you end up jumping in a raid with me, remember to lucky egg, because we'll get the friendship level up at the same time, and you'll get the extra from the raids. Sheesh. That was a very good... Oh, funny thing happened, which I thought might happen, because this, what's this event called? The Sun-Kissed Shores. This event features Oricorio. And the good thing about events that feature Oricorio is there's always the mistake made, because New Zealand is Asia Pacific, that we get the Sensu style Oricorio, and we're not supposed to. Because we are an island nation, we get the Pa'u style. So for a few hours, when was it, yesterday, Sensu style was just in the wild, as well as our Pa'u style, so we had both.
It's like 8 or 9 hours ago before it got removed.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is the one we were meant to get. But yeah, it was great.
Did you get the shiny?
Nah.
Neither did I.
Nah, I'm never quick enough to get the shiny, and events like that always start when I'm at work, so I can't just go out for 3 hours and grind it. You have pom-pom style? Yeah, that'll be the American one. Yeah, I have no more rewards for that. Might as well claim this. Let me catch this water type and then I'll battle this grunt. Yeah, pom-pom style is the American one. The only exception is if you go to Hawaii, you'll get the Pa'u style.
You're welcome, by the way.
What for? Oh, beating those gyms. Yeah.
It's not much, it's honest work.
Yeah, I didn't want to be the one to do it, because then if I stick my Pokemon in, they'll, without even looking at the Bulbasaur, they'll know it was me that did it. I don't want to beef with the community.
Remember that guy nearly had a scrap? He was like friggin' like kicked me out of that gym and just put himself in there.
Oh yeah.
I was like, alright dude, it's not that much. I won't. Like, honestly that much. Like, I actually won't.
Yeah, I thought Pokemon was my life, but some people make it their whole personality, and that scares me. Right, one rocket grunt done. Yeah, oh, what the hell? The game glitched a little bit.
I think if you're on the free pass, not the deluxe pass, you don't keep.
Oh!
I could be wrong though.
You only level that up if you do raids and max battles though.
Yeah. We can verify later.
Yeah. You have a home gym and you seem to be the only mystic in a sea of red team. Oh yeah, it gets like that.
My last account, I was level 39 mystic. And then I started this account. And I was like, I'm not doing that again.
Yeah, you can get away with being mystic in this town, but if you're instinct, you're
done.
You're playing the game in hard mode.
It's like you'd probably be better playing it with my team. Bye.
Is one of these like complete so many research tasks? Nope. Okay, cool. Well, we'll get rid of that because that task sucks. You feel the same as instinct. Yeah, if most of your player base is valor, then yeah. It's weird because if you go to Asia, instinct is everywhere. Like picking any other team, you're playing in hard mode. Whereas in the West, it's very much you're either red or blue. Which I'm so glad that Candela, the leader of Valor, was like, oh, you know, join my team, we're the most powerful and all of that. And that was all that my man brain needed. I was like, yep, right. Most powerful, that's definitely me.
It speaks to the small.
Yeah, it does. It feeds my ego. Whereas I was actually going to pick Instinct because Zapdos is my favourite of the three birds.
Hot take, okay.
Whoa, it's not a hot take at all. Zapdos is the best of the three birds.
Pop off in the comments.
Okay, if we're talking about the Galarian birds, then Moltres every day of the week. But, yeah, I'd say it'd be, for the Kanto birds, for me it'd be Zapdos, Articuno, and then Moltres. I love Moltres, but if you see Moltres without its flames, you can never unsee that. It looks like one of those rubber chickens that like do the little honky noise. I did enjoy seeing the official Pokemon Go social media. Yes, I know, when one raids. Yep, I did notice that. They're like people from Valor and Mystic talking about how great things are in Pokemon Go, and it's like, hi, I'm Team Instinct, and they go to talk, and then they just get cut off. Like, I love that the actual company's so self-aware of their community, and they just like to have a genuine laugh. Like, their social media companies their social media managers, are great. You're the exact same for the yellow team. And Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres.
I'm Articuno, Moltres, Zapdos.
I can see why people love Articuno.
It's just so graceful.
Yeah.
And also, like, Angry Chicken is quite funny.
I'd describe Articuno as like regal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
like it's like majestic, but it also looks like it's powerful and strong.
Yeah, also, like, Angry Chicken is fun.
Yeah.
As opposed to a chicken that got too close to the toaster in the bathtub.
You love ice types? Oh, shiny forms, what's the order? Okay,
Zapdos is last.
Okay, I'm gonna probably make the hottest take of 2025. It's the same order for me, for the Kantos. Everyone complains that Zapdos looks exactly the same, but I'm one of those special people that, yeah, we know I'm special. I'm one of those special people that I can tell colour differences, so to the point where they look very distinct to me, and I actually think Zapdos in its shiny colours looks nicer than Zapdos in its regular colours, because the orange of the legs stands out and the boldness of the yellow makes it look stronger.
I don't disagree with that, but for me it's also very much like the Abra shiny. Like, it's just like too similar. Like, it's like, come on, like, you should have given us a splash of or a pop of colour somewhere else.
Yeah, whereas a lot of people prefer Moltres, and they say it's because it looks so different, because everyone likes the shinies that are actually different. But see, I don't think Moltres should have been pink.
No.
I think Moltres could have been literally any other colour and probably looked nicer.
I mean, you could have made Zapdos orange and Moltres yellow.
Yeah.
And Articuno, like, white.
Yeah.
You know, like, something like that.
But see, Galarian Moltres is my favourite of the Galarian ones, but Galarian Moltres' shiny is probably my least favourite. Even though it ties back to original Moltres, there's just too much going on with its design. Whereas I'd go Galarian Articuno as the favourite shiny, then the Zapdos, and then the Moltres. Even though the Moltres is my favourite base, like regular, not shiny.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Oh, you're heartbroken on Articuno shiny because you're colourblind. Okay, yeah, that's...
You know what? What's your ranking if you're colourblind? Like, what are some...
that's a good question.
In general, like, what are some shinies that just look completely different to how everyone else would see them, or if you know, that you think look really, really cool because you are colourblind? Like, I want to know. Because I reckon it would be neat. Like, you just, like, your shinies are elite because they're completely different to everyone else's. Unless, obviously, you've got the grayscale colour blindness, and that's no fun.
Yeah, that wouldn't be fun at all. This Pokemon is grey, and now it's a different shade of grey.
Like, I'm also curious as well, like, are there any Pokemon you thought were a different colour until someone told you what colour they actually were?
True.
Like, that would be quite interesting to know.
Yeah, because I know for the red-green colour blindness, when red and green are together, you can't see one of the colours because it just all looks like the one colour. I had a science teacher who had that, which was so interesting because I'm like, but you've actually got to be able to tell the difference between things. He's like, it was a learning curve. It's like, that's great to tell your high school students.
This magnesium burns rather white.
Actually, our science teacher was awesome. They normally high schools over here, you're not allowed anything more reactive than sodium for the classroom. Oh no, he got out the jar full of potassium. Woo! That thing went boom. It was great.
My science teacher in my last year of intermediate was the wife of my science teacher right through high school.
Huh.
And they were both the coolest teachers ever. Like, the ones that sort of like inspire you to learn.
Yeah, you have
the deficiency seeing red. So do you just take like red out of everything?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like a...
Like, is it a desaturation or just red looks different?
Because you'll find a lot of things that don't look red actually have red light coming into our eyes.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming blue equals purple to you. Okay, there, yeah.
So like Articuno's purple. Like just Kanto.
Not gonna lie, purple Articuno sounds like it slaps.
God, you know these things exist, but it's until you really think about them, like how different someone might perceive the world. Because you're just looking at it in a completely different colour.
I was thinking of doing something and now I've forgotten. It was Evolve Pokemon, that's what it was.
Oh, someone else is here.
Is he? Oh, people putting...
Twisted Fire Starter.
Don't know who that is. Okay, so blue and purple pretty much appears the same colour to you. Okay, I see.
So what, the sky is purple, but also blue? Or am I just not conceptualising this?
I guess. Or the difference between a blue sky and, let's say, a giant purple wall that connects visually to the sky. There might not be as much differentiation between the two, other than maybe the shade. It's blue. Okay, yeah. That's power up. I need to be pushing Evolve.
Honestly, this is going to keep me up tonight. I'm going to be hyper-focused, like just Googling colour blindness.
Yeah, I'll know if you turn up to work tomorrow looking like dishevelled and like you haven't slept in 3 years. I'll be like, your poor Google.
You don't even want to see my search history, not because any of it's bad,
Yeah,
but the rabbit holes are so freaking deep.
Yeah, I asked ChatGPT some intrusive thought questions that it doesn't want to answer, but I just find different ways of asking it the question so I get the answer. Like, I worked out how many humans all congregated in the same space would be needed for there to be enough mass for them to essentially create spontaneous, self-sustaining nuclear fusion and become a star. Because we're all matter, we all have mass, so how much mass of humans together in one place would it take? It did give me a number, I don't remember what it was, this was a couple of years ago I did it. ChatGPT wouldn't give me the answer. It said this is not a appropriate question to be asking. So I asked it, what is the minimum mass required to create a star, to create self-sustaining nuclear fusion? It gave me that. I was like, okay, well, I was like, what's the average mass or weight of a human? It was like 65 kilos, it said. So on average, so it's not an exact number, but all averages, I was like, so it would take this many humans to have the equivalent mass to create a star, and it said, well, yes, that would be. And I was like, oh, cool, thought so. So I did all the work, it just helped me. Hey, what's up, Expert Links? Thank you for the raid, appreciate it. Shiny hunting for you sucks in Scarlet and Violet. I can kind of see that being a thing, given the lighting in Scarlet and Violet, how it changes how some Pokemon appear. Hey, I'm doing good. How about yourself? How was your Max Finale weekend? I finally got my first shiny Max Pokemon last week, and I got a couple of shiny G-Maxes over the weekend, so I'm pretty happy. Expert Links is another Kiwi streamer.
Hey, hello.
My friend Lou is hanging out with me.
Okay, if you're a real one, tell me, what's your favourite pie?
Oh, I had to work and no Eternitist? Oh, that sucks.
Right, I want to cry for you.
Yeah, what's your favourite pie, Links?
Ooh.
2 shiny G-Max Gengas. Sick. Did any of them have the background? Is there anything else I can do in the last minute? Not too worried about that. Great throws, no, I'll wait, and just walk kilometres. Okay. Good enough on Pokemon space. I've got new Nundos. I've got no new Hundos. All good. And no good raids. Fair. If you're a real one, where's this outburst coming from? Yeah, what's your favourite pie? Hi, Mr. Streamer. Hi, chat. Sup, Profi. Lou's here hanging out with me as well.
Sup?
Right, we're good. I'm actually going to get rid of this. I don't want to explore 1 kilometre. Peppa Pig. That was...
was just like, I don't remember that.
Yeah, that was one of those seasonal ones.
What?
Classic mince and cheese. Feeling spicy. You love a chicken with a white... Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If you're saying you're feeling spicy and you want a chicken pie with veggies, I can... Yep.
You know what? I have just recently stopped having mince and cheese pies and gone back to the, like, mince pies. Because if you get them from the right bakery, they taste like the mini mince savouries, which, like, I could eat in commercial quantities. But I do really rate, like, a chicken and cranberry pie. I think they're amazing. We've got fat bastard pies down here, which do like a seafood chowder one too, which is pretty good.
Yeah, they do real out of it, like
that and an energy drink and I'm sweet. I'd have that as my breakfast every day of the week.
What's the colour of Kyogre and shiny Kyogre? Blue and... Well, we all say it's pink for shiny, but I think it does actually lean into the purple part of the colour spectrum for the shiny. Much like Granbull does. Regular Granbull is in the purple spectrum of colour, but everyone's like it's pink. Magenta? Yeah, magenta's a good way to describe Kyogre. Oh, there's no difference for you. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, you're speaking an incredible language right now. A pie and a V is the breakfast of champions.
But here's the real question. Is it a blue V or a green V?
Ooh, no, I can see. I'm not a big fan of energy drinks, but I personally can't have the blue V because it tastes like passion fruit. I think it is passion fruit.
What?
No, I don't think I'm allergic to passion fruit. The smell of it will make me almost just uncontrollably vomit. It's
oh my
passion
god,
fruit's
I'm going to pull the best prank on you.
Yeah, well, it won't be the best prank when you're covered in
No,
my digestive juices.
Just like smother it all over your desk.
Yeah. Yeah, one of my daughter's friends had a perfume thing and it was, I was like, what is that smell? Turns out it was passion fruit. Everyone's like, what do you mean? Something smells nice. Nah, to me it's like, yeah, it's weird. That is unfortunate about the Kyogre difference because it is, I guess, one of those ones that is quite different to the original colour palette. But actually, if that's the case for you, then I guess a lot of early generation water types, because a lot of them go to pink or purpley colours. I guess quite a few of those will look quite similar to you. Thank you for the follow, Archie B1478. Oh, correct. Yeah, that sucks. I suppose at least Blastoise has a green shell. And Expert Link said green V.
Green V.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah, none of that blue V rubbish.
No, I have one of those on a day where I'm like, I just want to kill my senses of sweetness. But like an ice cold green V, you can't beat it. That's like, yeah, Red Bull. Ice cold full sugar Red Bull as well.
We're going for the pink piggy now. We are. I don't know if I should be too worried about it or not because I actually got a shiny Lechonk earlier today sitting at work. So if I get one, that's awesome. It's Spotlight Air shiny, but yeah, assuming because I got one today. Back when I used to be one of those dirty cigarette smoking people, the breakfast of champions for me was a coffee and a cigarette. Woo, couldn't beat it. Am I going to transfer a lot? Actually, I probably can. I've been catching quite a few Pokemon today, so I'll have plenty of space to do so. None of these are weather boosted, so I might just get rid of that other tusk. I'm slightly annoyed that the task that gives Dondozo is win 3 1-star raids, because winning a 3-star raid doesn't count towards that, and I'm gonna do 3 raids to get 1 Dondozo encounter, whereas I could do 3 raids and get 3 Dondozo encounters if they're all Dondozo raids. So like, it's not worth it to me. Ice chocolate bee.
I'm undecided on those, mostly because I'm lactose intolerant.
I think he said I think he might have heard that might have misheard you saying that you like it, because he's like this decadent woman.
No, an ice cold V. I just have a lisp, which is made worse when I'm tired.
Wait, does a 1-star Shadow Raid not count either? Oh, nah, okay. Yeah, no, that task sucks. That chicken and cranberry pie, high maintenance much, I reckon.
Yeah, me sitting here with my nails fully done, eh?
Yeah.
They're not even
Yeah, I messaged her, I was like, what coffee do you want from Macca's, because I'm going to get one for myself on the way to the park, because I finished work half hour before, and I hadn't had a response, so I just got her a filthy cappuccino, like what I get, just basic. And then I get this message, and it's like, iced latte, all caramel, all this like real fancy people stuff. I'm like, what is this?
Hey, you asked me what I wanted and told him. Doesn't cost much for people. It's about $600 a week.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
that's like higher than minimum wage, I think, for some people.
I just had to pay $300 to look after my cat. I'm not that high maintenance.
I would have maybe agreed with you about Shadow Raids once upon a time, but now that they can be remoted, I think remoting into Shadow Raids is the redemption that Shadow Raids needed. Because not many people are interested in the Shadow Raids themselves, it's good to be able to invite people outside of your community. But like Shadow Raid days are really fun, but in general, yeah, I mean, they're probably the least raided sort of boss battle. Everyone does regular raids or even max battles. Now that we've had quite a few options come out for max battles, they seem to be way more popular. Also with Eternatus now, and I guess Zacian and Zamazenta when they got their crown forms, that helped encourage people to get into them more. Through this area because it can be patchy. I'm not worried about them.
Oh, I am.
Why?
Saw a nice looking one the other day.
Oh. Look, if I get pulled over, if I get pulled over and they want to ticket me, then you can float with the police.
Okay. Thank you. Asking your permission like I'm
Yeah.
dad.
Caleb Bond Creates, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. You'll give me that, but the mechanic is horrendous. Yeah, I think maybe what they were going for them is you get the higher shiny rate. Or I think the shiny rate's about on par with what leaders have. But if you're doing something that's normally a grunt battle, then you get technically a boosted shiny rate. Oh, shiny Lechonk, look at that. Hell yeah. But yeah, I pretty much exclusively only Shadow Raid when there's like a Shadow Raid day or something like that. What are your thoughts, Profi, on the new level cap? I'm really excited about it. I'm keen to wait and see exactly how it all works. The only critique that I have, and I think this is a fair one, is they bring it out the day before Legend ZA comes out. I think that's just terrible timing. It would have been better timing, in my opinion, like the week before, because then that week that feels like a long week for Pokemon fans waiting for their game. Now we've got something to take our mind off, the wait, and actually go in there and Yeah, I've failed 3 stars as well. I genuinely thought, oh, Gligar will be easy. It's 4 times weak to ice. Nope. Shadow Gligar was not easy. I don't even know if I can... I don't think I can join any more remotes today. Okay, 7 Pokemon, okay. Let me grab these. Yoink. Yeah, doing the occasional level 1 Shadow Raid, if you just need to smash out a raid, it's fine. But yeah, those 3 stars, you do need one other person for, generally, I think. I did manage to duo a Shadow Entei once with Nathan from the local community, which was cool. But that was only because we're like, screw it, let's just give it a go. Because no one else wanted to do it. Which is the problem, is no one wants to do Shadow Raids. You had 2 other people and you still failed? Ooh. Yeah, I mean, they're not easy. I think the idea in general is probably a good idea. Maybe it's an execution thing with how hard that they are. I'm not sure. I don't have the answers to fixing Shadow Raids so that everyone loves them. Actually, one thing I've got a problem with is I've now run out of raid passes, and I've got a raid day this weekend, which means I either do like 5 or 6, or I'm going to have to get a box to buy a heap of premium passes. It's like, oh. Which is arguably also more cost effective than buying the raid day ticket, because that's only going to give me, what, 16 raids? Oh yeah, I haven't even attempted a Shadow Absol. You like that it'll get some longer time players more engaged again? Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing. I'm like a broken record when it comes to this. The thing I want in Go is stuff to do. Most of the time there's nothing to do, and giving me an event every 3 days with catch 10 Pokemon, in my mind, isn't something to do. I need something to engage me, something to work for, like a goal. That is a ultra wormhole, that's the word. So an Ultra Beast will come out. So it'll probably be Necrozma.
Probably.
I think Necrozma's the only Ultra Beast out right now, so yeah, it'll be Necrozma. Am I ready for Community Day? I'm as prepared as I think anyone can be. I'm happy with my 1 shiny Rookity I've got, so this Saturday, I think it's Saturday, is going to be a day of grinding. I'll probably bring my Pokeball Plus out, and we're just going to grind and catch things and hopefully just get lots of candies. Yeah, I think it is Necrozma. I just haven't really thought about it. I know that Necrozma's around, I just haven't thought about what's actually coming out of the Ultra Wormholes. Yeah, in the Sun and Moon, or all the Gen 7 Pokemon games, the Ultra Wormholes are like 2 parallel dimensions. So all the Ultra Beasts, Necrozma, Solgaleo, Lunala, I would argue also the Tapu Pokemon, they all originate in alternate dimensions of our of our dimension. Wait for this car.
I think there's 2 spots.
Is there? I mean, if there's only one spot, you can chuck a Pokemon in the gym.
I think there's 2.
Damn, I've got 2 shiny Lechonks today. Peppa Pig.
I'm still waiting on my hundo.
True. Yeah, look, there's someone local that put in their Sensu style. Oh, was that you? Well, there you go. Look, some local.
Some local, some random.
Yeah. 15 raids and 3 million experience to 41. Almost there. Oh, you were so close.
Speaking of pies.
No, they're closed. We're not getting a pie.
That said,
No, I'm not going to Zed. The where those petrol stations are have terrible network reception for streaming. You end up done in 2 to 5 days. Yeah, I reckon that's pretty doable. You're not even level 40 yet. I mean,
me either.
yeah, but they've been playing since the beginning. It just depends on what you do in the game. It was when they announced level 50, that's when I actively went back to grinding, because for about two-ish years, once shinies started coming out, that was all I did, was essentially what I'm doing now, but only checking things that could be shiny and only catching what I needed to, like for daily streaks and stuff. I was pretty much only at home and at work. That was around the time where I was mostly like recluse from society, so I didn't interact with the local community. It wasn't until I met them all that I even did my first raid. Raids were well and truly out by that time. So I spent quite a bit of time not really gaining experience, so I can sort of see how, like, you know, the game's been out for 9 years but you still wouldn't be level 40. Just depends on your playstyle. Chances are, depending on how they redistribute the level experience, you might end up being higher than level 40 just when that happens. And the only thing you miss out on is a couple of legacy items, and if you don't care about those, then there's nothing wrong with playing how you want. Bruh, you're only 4 or 5 months in the game, but you've been grinding when you can. Yeah, it's fair. But here's my start date. Day 1. In fact, 10 minutes after it was available, whew, we were downloading it. Right, catch you later, Expert Links.
bye.
Thank you again for the raid, and have a good night. Have you had any luck with anything?
No. Well, to be fair, I haven't checked IVs or anything, but I've had no shinies. To be fair, the only reason there's 3 reasons I care about this event. 1, I want a shiny Lechonk.
Mm-hmm.
2, I want a hundo.
Mm-hmm.
3, I want to level up, because I am literally, I've been level 37 for like maybe 4 days, and I'm nearly there.
Do you have a lucky egg on?
No, because like I'm close enough that I will get it tonight without a lucky egg.
Fair.
I've just had some very lucky like friendship level ups as well this time.
Yeah.
And the good thing is I've got quite a few like other final stage friends that will come through when I'm level 38. So I've kind of stepped in nicely to hit 40. And then with this reset, that's sort of my only goal, because my last account I got like quarter of a level away from level 40.
Oh yeah, so you want to hit that level 40 before they adjust everything?
Not necessarily. I just want to hit level 40. That's been my goal since starting on the first account.
Fair.
And I just sort of feel like once I get to level 40, I know it's going to be a massive grind, but I was on the grind for 4 years to get to like 39 and 3/4.
And now it's been like, what, 4 months?
Not even. So like for me, it's like a personal thing. Like I want to get to level 40, so I can say I've been level 40. And then from there, I'm just like going to play a little chill, casual.
Yeah.
Just when I want to, and to spend quality time with good people.
Well, I see. I'm getting replaced then.
Well, I do like Jenny and Campbell.
True. They are actually really nice.
Really cool people.
Last community day you fully did was Quaxley, 22 shinies.
That one was insane.
You don't think you'll have time to get that many for Rookidee? No, that's okay. I mean, you will eventually get to the point where, unless it's like a shiny that, I don't know, resonates with you and you have this personal goal to get as many as you can, you'll start to not want lots of shinies from things like community days, unless you're willing to transfer them, because they start taking up space and space starts getting expensive. When you heard what you get for levels 40 to 50, that's fair. You don't get too much. I would probably expect that some of the requirements from 41 to 50 for now, or 40 to 50 for now, might be recycled in some capacity between level 70 and 80, but maybe they'll be a little bit more adjusted. So I don't know, maybe instead of get all 8 evolutions, maybe it'll be like get all 8 evolutions plus all of these other Pokemon that have split evolutions. Like maybe like include like Salazzle and Vespiquen and stuff, you know, Pokemon that are harder to get. When it comes to cosmetics, you're a basic person, that's fair. I like the level 50 jacket, but I more wanted to hit level 50 because I thought they were going to give us level 60 next. I didn't expect I didn't expect a 30 level jump. That's so much more than I would have asked for. I'm not complaining about that. But because I grinded to get the level 40 legacy medal, I wanted to get to level 50 so that when they raised the level cap, I'd get the level 50 legacy medal, which I'll get when they raise it. So other than that, that was the main thing I was looking for. The level 50 jacket's nice, but it's not super special. This shelter is probably worth catching. Yeah, I do that too. I slowly transfer shinies into home, which is probably also half the reason I'm running out of Pokemon home space. I really hope at some point they raise the amount of space that we have in home, because we need it for people like me. I'll pay for it. I'll pay double the price for more boxes. I don't care. Like, I need safe home for my Pokemon, for my babies. Feed the kids? Nah. Pay extra for Pokemon shiny storage? Hell yeah. I do feed my kids, by the way. Just want to put that out there. I know what the internet gets like, out of context. Oh, you know, you don't get a Master Ball for that. Funnily enough, you get a Mewtwo encounter in the level 50 research. That'll probably stay the same. They'll probably still give you special research for those level milestones. They'll just probably add new ones, which I think is cool. I've actually seen a few theories that, now I don't think this is the case. I'll be pleasantly surprised if I'm wrong. But for the stuff for next season, with all the forms, like obviously we're getting Mega Metagross, we're probably getting Gigantamax Eevee. Now the stuff with getting Resolute form Keldeo, a lot of people have noticed that the lighting they gave specifically for Keldeo was green, and shiny Keldeo is green. So people have thought maybe we're going to get shiny Keldeo given to us, but we'll have the ability to change its form, kind of like how we do with Hooper, but we obviously don't have shiny Hooper. But you know how you can change the form between confined and unbound. So currently the Copian is, we're going to get some sort of an event. Maybe it's the wild area, where we would get shiny Keldeo as the final gift Pokemon thingy, and it would have the ability, to change forms. But I don't know. Hey, what's up, Josh? Hope you're doing well. Give us a guarantee shiny, legendary, mythical when you get to level 80. I would only be okay with that if it was a genuinely rare, hard to get shiny mythical. If it's like a guaranteed shiny Meltan, that would be a yawn for me. But also, they don't give out shinies or shiny mythicals that are still shiny locked in the main games. So it would have to be one that has technically been released. But something like Manaphy, for example. Technically you can get shiny Manaphy now. We could have since Gen 4. Profi knows all about that. But now that it's more accessible, they could give us something like shiny Manaphy. I wouldn't be mad at that, because they would probably give the special research, and that special research would require you to complete tasks to complete the research, and then maybe the last prize at the end of it gives you shiny mythical like Manaphy, or maybe Diancie, or I don't know, maybe a new mythical. Maybe we get a new mythical for Pokemon Go. I mean, Meltan's a Pokemon Go exclusive mythical, so it wouldn't be outside the realms of possibility. It was funny though. The first thing I thought this morning, so I woke up, I went to go have a shower, and one of the local community guys, Will, who has been in the background on streams a lot of times, different Will to Will in chat, but he messaged me and was like, oh, what do you think about this, the level 80 cap? And I had not checked any news, so I had no idea what he was talking about. I was like, I don't know, is this something they've announced? And he sent it to me, and I was like, wow. I was like, well, that's cool. And then I saw the date, and I was like, oh, the day before ZA. And then a part of me was like, well, now I want to ask for an extra 2 days off work. I want to ask for the Wednesday off that the level cap goes up, so I can just grind. As soon as that day comes around, we can lock in, and we can do a bit of grinding, have a bit of fun. I'll probably stream it, which would be cool. And then I thought, and also because I'm taking off until Monday, so I can have a 5-day weekend, I guess, to play ZA, then I'd take the Tuesday off as well, for a couple of reasons. I have Spotlight Hour anyways in the evening, but so I can also focus on Pokemon Go again, grind-wise, but then I'm like, oh, that's an extra 2 days of leave. So, oh, it's decisions. But then on the other hand, I never take leave. Like,
Some not long ago.
yeah, but that's because my boss actually brought that up. He's like, look, you're in a position where you're going to have to take leave. Please take some leave. So I did. So now I'm like, oh, can I justify an extra couple of days off just for Go? And then I'm like, oh,
Just do it.
I'm probably going to take 2 weeks off next year if I can manage to go to Worlds. So it's like, oh. There is an Necrozma. I probably won't do that one. We'll try get to a Necrozma so you can do one. And Crooked would like in one too. So that's all good. Okay, we'd only get Shiny Zarude or Marshadow if it had previously been released, and they are both still Shiny locked mythicals in the main games. And if they gave us Shiny Zarude, I would hope they give us both Shiny Zarude. Because for some unknown reason, it has two forms, and they're purely aesthetic forms. They pose no change to the Pokemon other than one of them wears a cape. So I'd like it to get both for Master Dex reasons. Shiny Sandpit? Oh. Meltan would make sense for Pokemon Go, a shiny guaranteed Meltan, but it's one of those ones where every year they do an event for it. So it's good for newer players, but pretty much everyone who hits level 80 has probably played long enough to the point where they've probably encountered a shiny Meltan. I mean, honestly, if it gets released in the main games, Shiny Victini, lore-wise, would be probably the best one because it's the victory Pokemon. You've hit level 80, you've made this massive grind, here's your prize, a shiny victory Pokemon. In my eyes, that makes sense. But, yeah, it would need to be released first. And I don't think we're going to get it in the main games until we get some manner of black and white remake or whatever they give us. I'm just going to do this evolution task real quick. You just see one for the shiny living dex? What, shiny Meltan? I would hazard a guess that it will be available around the Pokemon Day celebrations early next year, end of February. In fact, Pokemon Day is the 27th of February, yes. Oh, it was Eevee. Okay, well. Sometimes it's Titty Cow, and that's what I want. Miltank.
I like Titty Cow.
Yeah, that's what I call it.
It was one of my favourite Pokemon as a kid.
Yeah, I have a, not on stream, but I have a history with when I used to do group spotlight hours. There was a Miltank one, and we just drove around screaming Titty Cow, and then Blue Titties when it was a shiny one. Yeah, we're purely mature adults, all of us. Yeah, but I also call it that on stream now, just because it's funny.
Right, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, Titty Cow.
Another one.
Titty Cow. I could trauma dump on you. That would be interesting.
Honestly, low-key could be good.
Yeah, probably not on the internet. Some, you know.
Do you know what I would love to do?
What?
Drink a bottle of wine and have a good cry. Because I feel like I make a lot of like really, really good, like I get really good mental clarity when I'm drunk. Like I'll start talking and I'll talk about something.
I feel like that.
Problem.
I can see where you're coming from. I feel like that's not good advice to give to the kids.
It isn't kids.
Well, it's Twitch. Could
Well,
be kids.
kids, if you're in New Zealand and you're over the age of 18, or you're anywhere else in the world,
Yeah, alcohol solves your
whatever
problems.
your legal drinking age is, if you've got a problem to solve,
Yeah, the solution's at the bottom of the bottle.
it's at the bottom of the bottle.
Yeah, great.
You just got to have a real good friend that you trust.
Actually, I find
just talk to them about your problems while drinking, and you'll be fine.
I've probably drunk the wrong reds, but red wine to me tastes like lipstick, and I absolutely cannot like stand the taste of lipstick.
You can't stand the taste of passion fruit either.
Okay, no, but lipstick's like a texture taste.
I love the taste of lipstick. Like, give me a good lipstick, yum.
Oh, lip gloss is different.
No lip glosses, no. Oh, he's on the run. Oh, he's running. He's stealing.
Well, okay, he can't be stealing much because he's an actual cop.
You'd be
Well,
surprised.
did you see all of the cops down the road at the bank
Yeah.
that we went past here?
Yeah.
Yeah, notice how they don't pull me up.
Yeah, they probably go, oh, that's just
Yeah.
an Uber driver.
Well, it's actually it's become a well-known fact in this town. People that I have no idea who they are. I thought they were in there for a second. No, it's just some other old dude.
Oh, he's not involved.
But it's very well known that the guy in my car, which is obviously me, is playing Pokemon Go. That's why I drive slowly. If cars come, I pull over all the time. Then I'll pull out and pull over further up the road. It's all... They know that I'm playing Pokemon Go. It's very well recognised.
Same with Nathan in his truck.
Yeah.
Can't miss him. I saw him this morning.
Oh, there's like an actual thing going on down there.
Oh, can we...
No, because we've already gone that way.
No! I just want to see the emergency.
Nah, they're just down the road. They're probably doing training things, yeah, because they're like not even a block away from the station. There's fire trucks on the road. Chat, I know you can't see. There's two of them coned off an area of road.
Either that or there's a floating gas leak or something.
True. When you were trying to figure out if you were trans or not, you did a university research quiz. And then you watched... That worked out gender identity, and you watched a movie you knew would make you cry because you needed a good cry. That's fair. That was... I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this on chat, so it doesn't matter. So last year for Christmas, every year for Christmas, because of like my anxiety and stuff, and I've got so many different, like, factions is the wrong word, but like different parts of the family that I've got to visit. It's super overwhelming, and last year I was in a position where no one could force me to do Christmas, so I excluded myself, and I had a good probably 2 hours where I just sat there just needing to just let out a lot of my depression-y stuff, and I had a good cry, and honestly I do not regret missing that Christmas. In fact, this year I'm voluntarily going to participate in Christmas, because sometimes it's just, especially when a lot of heavy stuff's going on in your life, sometimes it's just good to let that out and have that breather, that space, and then you can pick yourself up and actually be more present, move forward with stuff, or at least that's what I found. I was like, you know what, even though people don't understand where I'm coming from with the I don't want to do it, at least now I can be like, well, I've done it, I don't regret it, and now I'll come back and participate with everyone.
I'm being pressured this year to go to Christmas 6 hours away, and I pretty much told my mum I don't want to do that, happy with that. But at the same time, she can't force me if I don't want to go. Because I will actually have an awful time. For context, I don't live at home and I am in my mid to late 20s, so you can't really, at this point,
emphasis on the
make
late.
me... Oh, shush. Says you're like almost 40.
No, I am not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm still in the
You're
first
an old
half,
man.
and I'm in the first
You're old
half
enough
of
to
my
be my
30s.
dad.
No, I'm not. I'd be concerned if I was old enough to be your dad.
You are.
Oh, look, a tiny one.
Oh, good.
These days you realise the test was unnecessary and the movie thing should have been the clue. Yeah, I get that. But sometimes doing those tests gives you that little bit of a baby step in the right direction to make those, like internal observations about yourself to make those steps. Like, I've done anxiety and depression and mental health tests before, but it wasn't until my GP was like, hey, look into these things, and then I'm also like, oh, well, actually, I've sort of done some of these tests before, which I think took some of the mental or psychological burden away.
It's quite funny. I did a health science journal, recognised preliminary autism test with a friend of mine who actually has autism, and it was one of the ones that gives you the likelihood of being autistic from 0 to 100%, and I rated higher. I was like, oh shit, this is not good. But no, I think it's just because ADHD and autism have quite a few bunnies here.
Oh, okay.
Quite a few overlapping.
Yeah. Yeah, I found that too.
Features.
Is
But
it
I definitely am touched with.
Is it DSM? Is that the name of the psychology standard thing that they don't follow religiously anymore? I think it's the DSM. I took the DSM-5 test for autism because the psychiatrist said, because I have some sensory thingies, noise and stuff can really get inside my head and just stack up and all of that sort of stuff. Also quite sensitive to certain tastes, which is probably the passion fruit stuff, and visual things, which I guess helps me with my shiny hunting differentiation. But the audio side specifically, because it causes some issues, they got me to just take a wee test, and I scored really highly on it. Highly as in very likely, but because I also have ADHD and there's a lot of overlap, and they said they wanted me to do the test just to have a look, but they weren't going to pursue it for a diagnosis at this point. They're like, well, you could probably expect that you're somewhere on that spectrum, considering my brother has it, and it's hereditary. But he said, because you're not going to get a diagnosis, it is what it is. And I was like, oh. It's funny looking back, realising how many clues there were, which apparently you ignored. Yeah.
The craziest thing, right? I got diagnosed with my ADHD when I was 21. And the lady that diagnosed me, literally within the first 15 minutes, was like, yeah, no, I'm happy to diagnose you. And I'm like, okay. She's like, you've got really, really strong symptoms, and everything you've just said, sounds good. And obviously she did the rest of the assessment. But the funny thing is, my mum's been a special needs nanny, a special needs teacher, a specialist special needs teacher aide, and an adult special needs facilitator. And she did not pick up that her own daughter had ADHD. And it's because back when I would have been showing symptoms of that, ADHD was very much boys, rowdy, rambunctious, and because I never studied, still managed to get decent enough grades, looking back on all my school reports, I'm inattentive, stare out the window, I daydream, I talk too much, talk too rapidly, or have intense hyperfixations on certain things. Like, it's plain as day nowadays that I would have gotten a diagnosis as a kid. But back then I didn't. And Mum didn't recognise anything. So, yeah.
Parents are also can be sort of blind to some aspects of their own children. The rose-tinted lenses sort of stuff.
I'd agree with that. My mum was...
Whereas my kids are exactly like me. I just look at them and I'm like, oh, what have I done? I shouldn't have been allowed to breathe.
Like, my mum taught me to tell the time and to read before I went to school. So I was ahead. So when I started failing and falling behind, it wasn't really noticed because had already been like put in a year of kids where I was like more advanced than them anyway.
Oh yeah.
So I was just sort of left to my own devices, and it like terms of schooling. Like, I'm a whole year younger than most of the kids in class that I was in.
Now look at you. Work in insurance, you're like a brain box. You know all about tectonic plates.
That doesn't have anything to do with... Oh, actually, no, it does have a little bit to do with insurance.
Yeah, we had an earthquake in the office.
Yeah.
That was like the first time we had a conversation. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Earthquake? And
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck else was it?
Oh yeah, that's right, brings me an earthquake. Well, I don't know, the ground's shaking. I don't know what else it could be. It's an avalanche on our flat city. I do like the fact that, in general, and I know there are a lot of exceptions to this, but as a generalisation, the medical world is a lot more like open to conversations about things. There's another tiny one. Like, obviously it's all science based, but they ask you personal questions about experiences about things. They don't just go like the old school method of, or like for boys, for example, he's just a boy, he's just doing it's just what boys do. Instead, actually asking questions, getting into the nitty gritty, and if there is something there, then it's not to give diagnosis of things, it's to actually make their life a lot easier. So some of the things that, because some aspects of having ADHD, I guess, makes life easier, but there's a lot of aspects that make it very hard. And actually having the appropriate tools, or whether that's therapies or medications, actually do help you exist as a, air quotations, normal person.
One thing I struggle a lot with is imposter syndrome and the feeling of not feeling normal. Like, I do, some days I go, man, like I am superhero.
Yeah, I'd like to see.
Thanks. Just come into your office and freaking throw you in the middle of the workday.
Yeah. Yeah, my workday consists of what will Lou do today, and I wouldn't be surprised if she cartwheeled into my office one day. Like, that's just the vibe, eh?
I've shit-kicked the door down into his office and given him an absolute fright. I've walked past and screamed. Just like...
It's great.
It's like, in what way can I annoy Daniel? Because Daniel doesn't get annoyed, he just laughs.
Yeah, I don't get annoyed, yeah.
He's like, ha, do it again.
Which, funnily enough, actually annoys my kids sometimes, because my daughter tries to annoy me. And she can't.
That's great, because when you laugh, it gives me dopamine, and that's good for my ADHD.
True.
Like, it's just like I microdose dopamine by annoying you.
Have you found that in your experience, Profi, with like what I was saying about like the medical system? Like through like the medical side of transitioning and stuff, have you found that they've been a lot more open to, as a general, obviously not all of them, but as a general, like to those conversations, like actually asking you questions and taking note of you as an individual, as opposed of just the reading out of a textbook from the 1960s, like some older GPs are. No, I don't want to win 3 1-star raids. Get out of here.
I've been so uncomfortable with the way I've been sitting for so long, and I've just not even bothered to readjust it. Oh my god, are they learning bagpipes?
Potentially, yeah.
Oh my god, I love that.
Of
Good.
no,
I won't
you're
say
good.
that on stream.
I was going to say, obviously, only answer what you want to,
doing
Profi.
like katana.
Oh, they're doing kendo. Okay.
I was gonna say something. Oh, I leveled up. Hey,
Oh, 38,
level
nice.
38, guys.
Sorry if it gets a little bit patchy down here. You've worked with 2 doctors. Okay, well that sounds good. The fact that you're getting that multiple doctors sharing opinions is also good. I have had that in the past where doctors feel that they are the ones who know, so they don't recommend sharing information with other doctors to bounce ideas back and forth and have those conversations. And so that sounds good. But there was a psychologist who was great, and the person who prescribed your hormones didn't know. Oh, okay. Well, as long as they got their, I mean, if you're prescribed something, then you should just get it. It's like the t-shirt that I like to wear. Diagnosed, but my mum said no. Because she did. She said no about my diagnosis, but then it doesn't matter because, hey look, I've had a medical professional prescribe me something to help with my diagnosis, and that's where the buck stops.
I told my mum I'd been diagnosed, and I went, oh, it's quite funny because they said it's hereditary. And she's like, oh, I wonder where you got that from. I'm like, oh, mum. Look in the mirror. I'm like, so similar to you.
Yeah, my dad.
Ooh, shiny chalk, my first one.
Hey, you got a shiny.
Looks like nail polish and ice cream.
Yum. What's progesterone? Like I know obviously what estrogen is, but
yeah, it's the, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, because my dad's on progesterone, and my mum's on progesterone only. It's like the opposite of estrogen. Like, I think.
Or does it help balance the levels? Because I know when you, well, if I was to take testosterone supplements as a man, I would have to take estrogen blockers because I'm raising the testosterone amount, but my estrogen levels would raise as well to be a comparable level to what they would normally be. But then when you go off the testosterone, all of a sudden I've got a high estrogen. So that's why you take the blockers. Does it work like a balancer?
Dad's on testosterone only. But I think he takes a bit of progesterone. I know Mum did take that in contraceptive. So I think maybe it blocks the estrogen hormone. Could be wrong. Probably wrong. I'm honestly quite not insensitive to it, but I'm educated on it.
Oh, okay, so it's primarily used for triggering ovulation in cis women. Okay, well that makes sense then. Yeah, my GP told me I wasn't allowed to, because that was when I was gymming super hard. He's like, your testosterone levels are actually super high naturally. He's like, there is no way you're ever getting a prescription for that. And I was like, oh. He's like, no, work for the gains. I was like, fine. Okay. Birth control medicines use it to mess up the natural cycle. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. We're learning stuff.
So I think yeah, progesterone only other. It's, yeah, a type of pill that doesn't also contain estrogen. Because I think the combined pill, at least the one we get in New Zealand, is a mixture of progesterone and estrogen.
Okay. I guess, yeah, they would be pretty compatible together. I guess the reasoning for thousands of trans women saying it helps is not evidence, because you could have a mass placebo effect, which means it is working, but it's not actually... I guess they have to do like properly controlled trials to medically say that it works from like an official level. But I mean, I guess if all of these people are saying it works, then there is probably a good chance that it does.
Oh look, yellow gems.
I guess
they're in annoying places.
Yeah. I guess you just have to convince your GP. How long we got? 3 minutes.
Or your primary health physician.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's really interesting. It would be... Oh, really? I didn't actually know that there was... I thought some stuff had been pretty well... like hormone replacement and like medications and stuff wise had been pretty well documented. I have no doubt that it'll get to that point though. Like, there'll be, I guess, psychological evaluations, and then from there they'll be like, right, yep, prescribe you this, prescribe you that.
Someone's going to get this.
And things will be a lot more seamless and stress-free and better from a mental health perspective.
I think we're quite lucky in New Zealand in the respect that when it comes to, I mean, comparatively with other countries, that when it comes to like being trans or gender dysmorphia or being, you know, non-binary, I feel like a large population, at least of people under the age of sort of 50 here, are really like just chill with people being who they are.
Yeah, the only people who really have an issue are the ones who love the current government, but they're also the same people that don't have a reason to not like people that are different to them, other than the fact that they're different, so they don't understand it. So that turns into,
like, a lot of it comes from
in America,
like under education, because like even with the marijuana referendum, it was pretty much 50-50, and the amount of people that I've talked to that had voted no at the time since have gone, oh, I should have voted yes. Like, now that I understand it and now I know more about medicinal marijuana, that sort of thing, I should have voted yes. And I'm like, if they went through a referendum again, 100% that would go through. So it's just like, yeah, it's interesting that, you know, I wonder how much of the education is missed.
Yeah, well, that's quite interesting, because like my grandma, she's in her 80s, very typically quite conservative, but also she likes to listen and still learn things. So a lot of things that for most people in her age group, you know, everyone considers it woke madness and stuff, but she's like listened to me actually talk about things and discuss things, because I try to keep a more centre, let's look at both sides of the picture and let's see what's actually realistic, and letting people be who they are is pretty realistic. And she's like, she understands a lot more, and she's even started to notice, she's like, it's really weird like all these people say all these things, and they've got a lot of anger towards even just, not even trans, just people who are different to them. And it all comes from, the ignorance, the lack of knowledge, they just haven't...
The fear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she said, like, she would probably be in the same place if she didn't have, grandkids like myself, and, I've got kids and stuff that give her a more neutral perspective instead of her feeling like things are getting shoved down her throat and all of a sudden you don't like it. It's like, oh, actually, okay, I understand this now. This makes sense. Okay, well, this isn't actually a horrible thing. This is just people.
Yeah, like for me, I was sort of raised by my mother to, especially, of course, being around people with different needs and different abilities as well anyway. I think, we're all different.
You've got different needs.
I've got a different needs and I've got different abilities, but people are different, and I was raised on this sort of, as long as it's not hurting anyone, just go for your life.
100%.
And at the end of the day, it's not my life, it's not my body, it's not my choice. And that's why when it comes to the whole, like, abortion thing, I'm pro-choice. It's your body, your choice. Like, if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be.
Yeah, I just don't even answer. I'm a dude. Like, it's not...
I'm never going to tell anyone else what they can and can't do with their own body and their own life.
Okay, so this was a real bad thing that happened to me when I was studying. There were 2 males in the class. Mm-hmm. The entire class was females, including the tutor. And one of the girls walked in, and I got along with everyone. So one of the girls walked in one day, she was sick, but she had to submit an assignment, so she came in for that. After she left, the tutor's like, oh, gosh, you shouldn't be wearing that. And then she came to me and asked me how I felt about it. The girl was apparently wearing a skirt or something. I didn't really even acknowledge anything, but she asked my thoughts, and I sit there and I felt so uncomfortable. I was like, oh, I don't think I'm in a position to comment on my classmates' clothing. And then I just put my head back down. I was like, what an awkward, like, how do you get, what's the answer in that situation? I'm very outnumbered, and I'm like, why are you asking me? I'm just a dude, man, leave me alone. But yeah, it's like, people that don't have, like, I really should only have an opinion on my own clothing or my kid, like what my son's wearing, or just like dude stuff in general. Like, don't, because then all of a sudden, why does it matter to me? Or why would I have an opinion? Why am I?
And also, like,
and it's like, ugh, I want to stay away from it.
Change something in 5 seconds. Don't mention it.
Yeah.
Like, if someone's got food on their face, like, tell them.
Yeah, but like, I'm not commenting on how someone dresses. Like, you be you, slay.
Although I teased you this morning because I could see Miami on your back.
Yeah.
Welcome to Miami.
Yeah, but that's the friendship we have. You're allowed to tease me with what clothes I wear. That's fine. Woo! Egg.
Chat. Some days Daniel turns up to work looking like an absolute hobo.
That's most days.
And then other days he looks like he's fresh out of the corporate world, and I'm like, who the hell are you? And what have you done with Daniel? And today it was the best of both worlds, because not only was he wearing a dress shirt, but you could see his t-shirt underneath said Miami. And it was just like, Florida man dresses up for work on that one rare occasion.
Yeah, chat, listen to this. I get bullied at work.
Yeah, it's practically a full-time job.
Oh. Yeah. Well, that's unfair, Profi. She's like, oh, she's never seen me not look like a hobo.
I mean, fair.
No, you're not meant to agree with that.
No, I agree.
God.
Like, every time I see you outside of work, you look like a hobo.
Yeah, because I just...
Like, you don't have your dress shirt on now. You had it on earlier.
No, I literally leave it in the office for video calls with clients.
That must be stink.
No.
Take it home.
I'll wear it for like an hour or 2 a week tops. It's fine. It's a different shirt this week.
When you clean your office.
What, never?
Never.
No, I do clean my office now because I have a new I have a co-worker and a colleague.
Chat, I'm gonna out Daniel here. We don't even work for the same company. We just work on the same floor.
Yeah, she came into my office and started cleaning windowsills.
Because I'm like, this is disgusting, Daniel. I can't believe you look like this. And he's like, what? I was getting to it. I'm like, what? It's been like this for like 4 or 5 months.
I don't go near the windows.
You sit right next to the window. You can open the window sitting in your chair.
Yeah, but I don't do anything with it.
Yeah, exactly.
I clean the coffee machine.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm on cam, I'm wearing my Pokemon hoodie. True, I'm either wearing the hoodie or the hoodie. That's very true.
Yeah, that's true.
I keep the spaces I care about clean. You should see me at home. I'll like spot dust a mile away and it'll drive me insane.
Fair enough.
At work, I'm like, that's not my problem.
No, because I clean it.
With all my Macca's rubbish sitting in my bin,
I know.
I can't do that anymore. I feel like a fatty. I can't get my pancakes delivered every other morning and I miss it. I'm waiting for the day my co-worker's sick and I'll be like, alright, delivery time. Oh, there's a Necrozma here. Does anyone want an invite to a Necrozma? Well, I'm not going to invite you. You'll just join locally. I can dress up proper 3-piece suit. I've actually got a couple of suits.
I reckon one day we just both suit it and boot it to work.
What, go full?
Like full formal, like we're going to an event, and then just sit at our desks like, you know.
Yeah. The only problem is I don't like wearing my full suit at work because it just gets too hot and I'm like, ugh, get all stuffy and gross. Right, crooked as invite.
Where's like my number one suggestion for?
Can you join through the friends list, Fierce Pokeballs? Or do I have to manually invite? Oh, you answered my question for me. Never mind. I swear there's pictures of me on the internet wearing like being really tidy.
Your channel banner, but you're wearing a hat. You know,
No, my channel banner's not tidy. I'm wearing like a hood and I'm attacking a Charizard.
Maybe not then.
Yeah.
Maybe on your Instagram, but that's still even casual.
Yeah, maybe my Instagram. But that might be, if that's me in Japan, that's not going to be super formal because I'm a tourist.
Maybe we'll take a photo of you one day, super formal, and we'll post it on Instagram.
Yeah.
And then people can just tease the shit out of you.
Yeah,
fair.
fair.
You're like, who's this? This imposter?
Yeah.
Who's this chick?
Oh, account's got hacked.
This is Daniel from corporate.
Yeah. Yeah, this is Komodo without the Pokemon. This is a Dan.
This is just Lord.
Yeah.
His Lord, his worship. Lord Komodo.
Actually, I battled someone in Pokemon Pocket, the trading card one, and their name was Komomo, and it was with a C, and I was like, look, it's me, but the teaming version. Psychic. There's 7 of us, we're perfectly fine. I really hope they bring out Z moves very soon in this game. I just want to use Ultra Necrozma. In fact, that's the main reason I'm excited for Pokemon Champions, is with the Omni Ring, because I'll be able to use Z moves, just so I can turn one of my Dawn Wings or Dusk Mane Necrozmas into Ultra Necrozma. Because then I can use the shiny one. Woo! You're just like, that's more Pokemon knowledge than...
Yeah, no, I was sitting here genuinely about half an hour ago going, for someone who used to know Pokemon Go inside and freaking out through Gen 3 into Gen 4,
Yeah, but it's Pokemon Go, you see.
Yeah, but the thing is, right, like I never played any of the other games. But I knew Pokemon Go was like now, up to when I started playing at COVID. And I'm just sitting here going, you sound like you're speaking foreign language, because I have no idea what half these mean. I have no idea what these raids or special features are. I'm just like, I didn't even know about like Dynamax or anything like that prior to.
I mean,
like,
Dynamax is pretty new. I think that came out the second half of last year. So the Pokemon games, the main series games, started bringing out gimmicks.
Mm-hmm.
So every generation had its own gimmick. So Generation 6 was the Megas.
Mm-hmm.
Generation 7 was Z moves. And you get a little special crystal in the game. It becomes a held item, and you can do a one-off overpowered move that was like super strong. And I can't remember if there were other exceptions. I think Necrozma was the only one. The Ultra Necrosium Z, or whatever the item was.
Where is it? It's so far away. It looks so close.
Oh, no shiny for me. The Ultra Necrosium Z, you could turn one of your fused Necrozmas into Ultra Necrozma. Whoa, look at the lag. And hey, I still hit it. Which is arguably one of the most awesomest boss battles ever in a Pokemon game for the main story. In the Sun and Moon, or the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon games, walking up the stairs, and then there's just Ultra Necrozma there, and you've got to beat it. And if you're not over leveled and you weren't expecting it, which most people weren't, it was like, what the hell? So yeah, Gen 7 had Z moves. Generation 8, so the Galar region, that's like Grookey, Scorbunny, Sobble. That's where Dynamax and Gigantamax debuted. And it's not in Pokemon Go yet, but Generation 9 has Terra.
You know what? I understood maybe like 15% of that.
Well, I'll give you my my Pokecology book. You can read Japanese, right?
Are you going to sign it for me?
No, I'm going to give it to you to read, not to keep. I've only got one copy of it. It came from Japan. I want it.
I can't read Japanese.
No, neither, but the pictures are pretty.
It's really hard.
That just sums me up as a person, eh? I'm like, hey, I don't care if I can read this. It's Pokemon. It's pretty. What was your CP?
2067.
Was it good? Oh, damn. I'm one CP below yours.
Phew.
I think I caught it. I did. Look at that. Jeebus. Look at the lag.
Oh my god, such a scroll. What's that?
I'm going to save those.
RSVP. Is it like right here?
Right. Did you guys get anything good? Did you get anything good for your Pokeballs?
Is that RSVP?
Potentially. No.
It was for this one.
I hope so, but I don't think many of you from chat were actually the people who joined, so...
Give it to local players.
Was it us too? Oh.
Starstruck.
No, Starstruck Kitten technically isn't local anymore. She used to live here. She lives in...
Localish.
Brisbane? I want to say, in Australia. You didn't get anything good? Dang. Ooh, 96% slack off.
I'll take it with a hat.
Right, well, I'm going to wrap up my stream here. I did get a shiny Lechonk, so we're killing it. I'm going to give myself a couple of days off, but I'm almost ready to do a stream where I can collect a heap of shiny mythicals. all in one stream. So I'll come back for Fortune Fridays. This weekend's going to be full of Pokemon Go. But in the next couple of weeks, I'll probably do an extra stream, maybe on a Thursday or something. Oh, no. No. Oh, no, you don't want to be back at 100k channel points, Profi. No.
Oh my gosh, that's the Poke Wrap.
Yeah, but it only costs 20k.
Well, then you can do it 4 times. And honestly, like, we'll just tee
Yes, that's maths.
We'll tee it up.
5.
Like, Profi can message my account on Twitch. I don't know if that's a thing. But
No, don't spend them. Don't spend them. No.
We'll tee it up so I'm at a community day and I can film it.
I'll be in the car.
No, you will not.
For community day, I will.
Well, for a community day.
No. The rest of the week's meant to be terrible weather, so...
Some events, we'll make sure that I am there to record it so we can have it live and then it can be clipped and posted all over the internet to embarrass you.
No. Oh, that's so cringe, man. The people that walked past me in the weekend when I did it, that smiled because they knew what I was doing.
You know, me and Profi.
Yeah, Profi's like, oh, he'll know nothing. I didn't realise that Profi was like, oh, I'm going to make Komodo do the Poke Wrap on stream if you guys want to watch. Links my stream in the Discord. It's like, I see it like later on that night. I'm like, the audacity of this. This is rude.
You were so quiet doing it. Well, I'm going to make sure it's loud and proud and that was the crowd.
I know I was sort of quiet. I was also like super exhausted and I was also sitting down doing it.
You better practice because I'm not being embarrassed by you.
No, I had the lyrics up.
No, you better practice.
No, I'm going to put the lyrics up because I'm likely to forget a part without the music. If I had the music in the background, it'd be fine, but then that's also copyright. So, we'll do something. I'm going to have 5 days in a row on camera playing Legend ZA. There's going to be ample time and no excuse to not do it.
Well, Profi's got enough for 4, so let's go.
5.
5, let's go.
Yep. Right, I'm going to be live again on Friday for Fortune Fridays. I'll collect my second shiny Chian-Poo and we'll hunt some outbreaks. I'm excited for that. I guess next week we get Ting-Lu, which is awesome. But yeah, thank you again for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.